Travis Scott is well known for his signature style that stretches from his look to his music. What you might not know is that he's also renowned for his incredible watch collection, watches that can be worth over $1 million on their own. What better place to start is there than his most expensive watches? One of the most famous pieces that Scott's been seen sporting is from who might be just the biggest name in hip-hop timepieces, his watch from the one and only Jacob the Jeweler. If you didn't already know, Jacob Arabo is an all-star designer who has made pieces worn by the likes of Jay-Z, Drake, 50 Cent, P. Diddy, Rihanna, Elton John, Bono, and Leo DiCaprio. These watches aren't only known for being some of the most beautiful in the world, but also for being some of the most expensive. So owning one of these babies isn't just about picking up a gorgeous watch, but also joining an illustrious club of the cream of the crop. His Jacob & Co. Rose Gold Astronomia Diamond Baguette watch is a work of art. It features some striking blue accents in the middle of all that glistening splendor. Those glistens are where the price really comes out. The watch face features a red moon orange sapphire with 288 facets. If even that wasn't enough, it also has diamond-encrusted 18K rose gold. Even as spectacular as this watch looks, you might be shocked at just how much this baby costs. Seriously, I would never have guessed this was worth as much as $1,015,000. You can get a luxury car for less than that, or at least a couple of his other famously expensive pieces, even if they aren't worth millions by themselves. That only scratches the surface of his classy collection of quality timepieces. One of my absolute favorites of his collection was the one he showed off at the premiere of Look Mom, I Can Fly. That would be his Patek Philippe Celestial Grand Complication 6104R that looks like the night sky carved with 32 baguette-cut diamonds. It's classy, dark, and has just a touch of mystery to it. This is a watch that begs you to lean in to take a closer look. No wonder this beautiful piece ran him $400,000. I would show this one off too. Another one of his favorite watches is his AP Royal Oak. This is one he's been spotted showing off next to the likes of legends like LeBron. This gorgeous piece is worth over $150,000, and that's before he enriched it with even more diamonds. That's not all either. He loves this piece so much, he owns 3 of them. So yeah, multiplied by 3, that's up to $450K. My favorite of the 3 is his Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Double Balance Wheel Open Worked Rainbow. This multicolored piece juxtaposed against the classic silver is truly striking. No wonder he's been seen sporting it at NBA games. He's got another Patek that he loves a great deal, although this one may actually be more function than form, unlike most of his other watches. Scott has a beautiful Patek Philippe 5131G World Time. It really doubles down on that world time thing. This watch keeps track of several time zones simultaneously, perfect for a globe-trotting superstar. It even has a little map of the world in the center of its face to bring this point home if you didn't get it the first time. Though my cell phone keeps track of every single time zone on Earth to the very second, and it didn't cost me $120K. We've covered the massively expensive watches and the classy watches, but what about the weird ones that are also massively expensive and pretty classy? Before we get to those, let's take a sec to ask you to like and subscribe so we can shoot forward to his sex watch and the one Willy Wonka would be jealous of. While I'm a big fan of most of his pieces, there are a few that are just strange. One in a bad way and one in a particularly hilarious way. One that is definitely an oddity is his Richard Mille RM0703 Marshmallow, with swirling colors inside its ceramic case with its rose gold dial. Like many of his pieces, this one comes with a huge price tag. It set him back over $153,000. I mean, I loved his Rainbow AP Royal Oak, but this watch looks like something Willy Wonka might wear while playing mind games with unsuspecting children. That, or it kind of looks like one of those plastic watches they make for elementary school girls. Like, can't you just see a cheap My Little Pony sticker hanging on the band of this thing? I don't really think that's a vibe anyone else really wants to give out. Especially not when you're shelling out over $150,000 for that vibe. I gotta say, I kinda love that he owns what just might be the most infamous luxury timepiece ever crafted by man. I mean, just look at this Richard Mille RM69 manual winding tourbillon erotic. The internet has dubbed this the sex watch for very good reasons. There are 3 different sections of the watch that you can wind to show several dirty words that can be combined in a number of ways. You can set this watch to show off a ton of dirty messages along the lines of "I lust to devour your body." So just try to guess how much this baby costs. After seeing his Astronomia's price tag, you might guess a little over on this baby. While it doesn't quite cross the $1 million mark, it still comes in at over half that with a reported cost of $783,000. For that money, you definitely aren't getting something subtle. Not for nothing, but I still have a SpongeBob watch from 2004 that looks pretty nice today.